Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy hump day to you. Whoop, whoop. Welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. Hope you have a great morning. Good coffee morning, tea morning, whatever kind of morning. Hope it's a good one. Hope you have a great day. Well, let's get to it. Don't judge someone because they sin differently than you. That's what I said. Don't judge someone because they sin differently than you. You might think you're all squeaky clean, but nobody's perfect. We all got our stuff. And I see this all the time. Somebody going on and on and on and judging someone else about something. And, if they take a look in the mirror, they'd see they got plenty to straighten out in their own life. It just cracks me up. They're going on about this person and that person, and they did this or they said that, and they just say, really? Well, what are you doing right now? You're passing judgment. That's bad enough in itself right there. So don't be judging other people because they sin differently than you. Oh, look, the leaves are getting kind of turning out there. Getting kind of pretty around here. Anyway, back to it. Everybody's a little bit different. Everybody thinks a little bit different. Everybody does things a little bit different. You don't know where people are on their path in life. There's a book that I read, and in that book it says we are all spiritually sick to some extent. And it says all. It doesn't say all but me or all but you. It says we are all spiritually sick to some extent. We're all in a different place on a path of growth and in life. And I don't know about you, but I drop behaviors that I don't like all the time. It seems like every year there's 2 or 3 things, maybe more, maybe less, but there's always something that I'm saying, you know what, I just don't like that anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm not going to act that way anymore. I'll drop a behavior off that no longer works for me. And I don't beat myself up over it anymore. I used to. I don't anymore. It's like, I didn't know any better then or whatever. I know better now. I'm doing better now. And I just move to that. When I find a new higher way to live, a new higher truth, I move to it immediately. I just drop the old way and move to the new one because it's a better way to be. So, I think about that stuff and it's like, I don't judge somebody else because they're doing something a little different than me. There was a time when I was doing all kinds of stuff that weren't all that good. That's not the case anymore. So, I've learned that everybody's just on that path. We're all on that path somewhere, and we're doing the best we can. So, what good does it do to judge somebody because they're doing something that I don't do? Especially if it's something that I used to do. It's like, oh, well, I can't be judging somebody for that. I used to do it myself. I don't anymore because I've changed. I'm trying to grow and be a better person. I try to do that on a daily basis. Some days I do pretty good with it, other days not so good. But it's progress, not perfection. So I don't see any point in judging somebody else. I don't know what's going on in their world. I don't know what choices they had to choose from. It doesn't mean no good to judge somebody else. I don't know who I would think I'd be to be like judging someone else. I got to take care of my own business. So if you can look at life like that, it'll go a whole lot different. And besides that, I'm just not as irritated if I'm not judging other people. When I'm pointing the finger, yeah, you gotta remember too, when you're pointing that finger at somebody, you got 3 pointing back at you. When I'm judging people and talking about people and pointing the finger at people, I'm not happy. I'm kind of miserable, because I'm just in that negative zone, saying, "Look at them, do this and that, and blah blah blah." I'm just not happy. When I'm not judging people and I'm just saying, well, they're doing the best they can, they're spiritually sick and they're doing the best they can, I'm a happier person. I'll say a little prayer for them. Hey, God, touch them, help them out in a way that they know that you're there, that they know you love them. I'm a lot happier when I'm like that, when I'm talking good about somebody and not judging them. So there's all kinds of benefits to not judging people. It's not just about not doing it because, who the heck do I think I am if I'm judging people? And I'd say that same about anybody. Don't judge somebody because they sin differently than you. If you can look at them and say, well, they're on their path and they're growing and they're doing the best they can, and I try to help somebody out if I can. If they ask, I'll help them out. Or if somebody says something to me about something, and they strike up a conversation, we can talk about it. But I don't have to judge somebody. I find it easier to do that with people you like than with people you don't like. So I make sure I practice it real hard with people I don't like and say, I got no business judging them either. I really don't. It just works much better that way. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope you have a great day. And remember, it's hump day. Whoop, whoop. I'll see you tomorrow, chummy.